Always a ton of style coming through the tunnel in New York City. The Knicks confident and composed as they get set to take their home court. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. So the Nets starting five. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for New York, college teammates on the floor. Brunson, DiVincenzo, Bridges, and Hart. And it's Randall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
Here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
That's good from Schroeder. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Schroeder hits them both. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And it's good for 2.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Schroeder looking around. Claxton a screen on Brunson. 20 feet out. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Nets ball.
Pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Shoots over Brunson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Randall outside. DiVincenzo against Thomas. DiVincenzo kicks to Bridges. Randall with a screen for Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Claxton. Schroeder outside. Fires the 3. Randall grabs the board. Schroeder's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Randall against Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Here's Finney-Smith. That 3 off the mark. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Take a break. Take a break.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle, attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Brunson. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 7.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Knights squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Time to get loud now, everyone, because it's time for it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Finney Smith passes to Schroeder. Launches it. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bridges. From deep, Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Bridges against Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
It's good. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Finney Smith finds Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Julius Randle with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. No good from outside. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games. Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And here's Brunson outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Julius Randle wants to put his opponents on their heels. Coach Tom Thibodeau said he's done a really good job of running the floor, moving without the ball, generating speed on the catch. I knew from coaching against him, the one thing you don't want to see is Julius Randle with a head of steam coming at you downhill. Kevin?
Are you kidding me? Get out of the way. ADA, thanks. So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Nets. Brunson finds Bridges. Now Hart drives to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's 6 points for Josh Hart.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brunson kicks to Randall. Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Over in the corner, Randall. From deep, Brunson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Achua is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Okiki's checked in for Achua.
New York Knicks, number 4, Chuma Okeke.
Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
When you're a great outside shooter like Cam Johnson, you will get those open lanes to the cup.
Pass to McBride. Anunoby with it. New York moving it around. Back to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Johnson. Brooklyn trailing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Simmons passes to Thomas. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. Thomas got 5. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Pass to McBride. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. 6 to shoot, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's time for touchdown. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Okeke, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Miles McBride. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Trendon Watford. Now here's Thomas. He's got 5. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Brooklyn, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Hart, and he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Johnson kicks to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Robinson passes to Anunoby. Robinson down low. He's guarded by Johnson. Count that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
26-23.
Johnson outside. Outside Thomas. Beyond the arc. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Shot to stop the run. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Schroeder.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Robinson kicks to DiVincenzo. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Robinson with the block. Brunson downhill. Good work there as it goes. And now a 7-point New York lead.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Julius Randle comes in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for OG Anunoby. And then for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Thomas. .130 left in the first half. Here's Schroeder. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Schroeder's got 13 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Hart. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich dishes to Simmons. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Schroeder missing. New York leading by 5. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To Simmons. We got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Shoots it up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
15 seconds left now here in the second. Hart finds Brunson. Outside for Randall. Hart with a screen on Schroeder. And here's Brunson outside. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
The Knicks leading by 7, setting the floor for the Nets. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at center. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo passes to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses. Nets trail by 7. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And Claxton throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Hart. 10 points for him. This one for 3. And the Knicks miss again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Yep, it counts. Schroeder's got 15 points. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 3-point lead. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Finds Schroeder. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. 17 points in the game.
Nicholas Claxton.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Hart. Driving the lane, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Nets trail by 6. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Thomas kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. Off target from three-point range. New York leading by 6. Brunson goes in. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Thomas. Some solid defense from Hart.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Randall passes to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Brunson good from range.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Schroeder against Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here he goes. DiVincenzo. And he makes good on the layup.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Thomas, following the score by New York. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by Julius Randle. And Thomas with the stuff.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. The Nets also changing it up. Connie's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And stolen by Simmons. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. Outside for Simmons. Nets passing it around. Bridges against Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. New York leading by 11. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hart from deep. And Simmons with the rebound. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Here's Schroeder. Takes it off the glass. Schroeder's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
McBride with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Williams, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Simmons, defended by McBride. Johnson dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Simmons. Over McBride. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Next ball.
Oh. 15 seconds left in the third.
I got yours.
Here's Simmons. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. Williams for 3. No good. And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Jalen Brunson. Robinson is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Anunoby after Ben Simmons' miss. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. And stolen by Simmons. Johnson down low. Brunson covering. Pass to Clowney. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Clowney's got his first 2 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Brunson scanning the floor. McBride got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. And the Knicks making a change here. H. Diop's checked in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Thomas. Defense right on him. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Paige Diop on the wing, Anunoby. And another turnover here by New York. Julius Randle's checked in for New York. And the Nets making a change here as well. Schroeder's checked in. Nets trail by 5. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And now the Knicks on the break. Back to McBride. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Schroeder driving to the basket. Outside for Thomas. 3-pointer. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us the best move. Let's go.
A different look for New York. Hardy's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Miles McBride. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Hart from downtown. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Knicks lead by 5.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Thomas against Bridges. Tipped away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. DiVincenzo finds Brunson. Bridges for three. Rebounded by the Nets. Thomas gets a wide open look. Offline with his three. The Knicks leading by 5. New York moving the ball around. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Hart. Puts up a three. Out to Brunson. Traps in the tray. Brunson's got 27.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Thomas. And that's collected by Brunson. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
47.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. To end the run, Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
One falls for Brunson. He's perfect from the line this time. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
That's good from Thomas. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. It's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's DiVincenzo over Thomas. And again, it's New York.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Thomas against Brunson.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Second team. Cameron Thomas at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. And here are the Knicks now. And here is Hart. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Brunson.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Nets. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
From deep three-point land, DiVincenzo can't hit it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Thomas trains the three-pointer. And so here is New York. It's a 10-point game. Now here's Brunson. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.